Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. So today what we're going to do first of all is go and fertilise one of the fields, one of the grass fields. The reason why we're using this tractor and fertiliser spreader first of all is because basically I want to get through the fertiliser because the other fields I'd like to do with the sprayer, but I don't want to leave anything in the spreader just because it's very corrosive. So we have 47% to use, that is 1500 litres thereabouts. So yeah, the grass fields are going to have another application before the second cut. I don't think we'll do them all today, just because we do have quite a bit of land, but I'd like to do at least one grass field and possibly make a start on spraying maybe this field here. But we do have quite a long time to actually do it, so there's no rush, just one step at a time. So before we do continue, or should I say while we're driving up here at a very slow speed, I will just explain that in the previous video I did actually make a mistake, which obviously my viewers picked up on straight away, which is always nice because then I can well, try and rectify what I did wrong in the next video. Basically, the Pallet store, the very good Pallet store, which is a mod on ModHub, that originally had a 3-star rating, and I downloaded it to try and see why it had a 3-star rating because the idea seems very good. I downloaded it and I used it and I thought it was absolutely fantastic, and I gave it a 5-star rating on ModHub, and I have done 5 stars because in my opinion that is what it deserved. But I made a mistake and I said that, well, I got confused actually. I thought that one of the pallets had actually come back out of the store into the trigger when it shouldn't have done, but actually it was my stupidity. I forgot to put it away, so the mod is fully working. So hopefully that didn't put anybody off, and I do apologise to the creator of the mod. They did actually comment on the video anyway, and they didn't actually mention that I had got it wrong, so thank you to them for being so understanding. But also, yeah, it is a very good mod. We're definitely keeping it. It's fully working, so I highly recommend getting it. The Pallet store. There is actually another variant, so there's 2 variances actually. There is a Bale store and there is a wood store, like a plank store. Both of which I'm sure are very good, but I haven't used them, so I can't actually rate them or recommend them at this stage because I haven't used them, but yeah, I'm sure they'll be very good as well. So, this is the field we're going to fertilise. Let me just open the gate. Oops. Never walk like a crab. You can't see where you're going. Unless you have eyes like a crab, which we don't. Anyway, out of cab view, going to have to do it this way because otherwise I can't really do it very well. I'll do the headland first and then we'll probably put it on GPS and do the rest of it. If there is a function for putting GPS on this tractor on the roof, then I could put it on, but I don't know if there is the configuration option. So I think that is done. In the end I didn't use GPS at all, I just tried to guess. I think I did overlap quite a bit, but hopefully it has still covered it. Oops, yeah, we need to stay here. Yep, that's looking pretty good. There is in front of me a tiny piece I have missed, so we'll just cover which area it is. Yeah, here it is. Yep, we'll cover this area and then the majority will be done. Certainly enough. Should do. Yep, okay, so obviously field number 9 is finished completely. Field number 8 is halfway. Field 10, which is just here, we'll do next because that is a grass field as well. In fact, oh no, looking at the wrong field. Yeah, this field needs to be spread with fertilisers too. And actually we do need to move those bales. There are some bales up here, so I might do that in a minute or two. If we have any time left on the 3rd day of summer, then yeah, we'll do that. But this episode is actually going to be a bit of this day and a bit of day 4, so we might do it in day 4. This is going to be super quick and easy. I actually think we'll just go around the outside and then just go up the middle, and then we'll be done. We managed to get 4 bales out of it. At least 4, yeah, 4. That's good. out of a field of this size with only one application of fertiliser. Eventually, third cut, we should have 3 applications, so it should be very productive, very profitable. It's amazing, when you come out here you sort of feel like you're a long way away from the farm, but the yard is only there. Maybe it's only me that feels that, but it does, it feels to me like a long way away. So, I think while I'm just finishing off here, I will just mention that I'm going to be doing some topping with the compact tractor in real life. It's about time I did it, so there should be a video up on CDModelz very soon of me topping the field. Now the field is actually very long. If you don't know which one I'm talking about, check out my CDModelz videos and you should be able to find the right video to see. But it's very long, very wet. Obviously I don't like cutting in January because it's not really the recommended time, although actually there are some benefits of cutting brush or long grass in the winter time. There isn't as much wildlife, I suppose you could say, but because it's wet it's much harder to cut. It doesn't leave as good a finish, so yeah, the only reason why I'm doing it now is just because it needs to be done. Desperate. We have 24% fertiliser left in here, so that is 2 fields done. So the rest will just probably finish off on field 16, I suppose, which is our final grass field. In fact, it might be quicker to turn right out of here. I shut the gate. I'm not really too bothered about shutting the gate between field number 8 and 10 because it's all gated anyway here. But I do have a problem with leaving this gate open, because if we have one, then we might as well use it. Okay, we'll indicate. And off we go. Super fast, let me just kill my speed. We don't want to be zooming around these roads like a racetrack. It could be called, this tractor could be called the racetrack. Track short for tractor. How did I never think of that before? Probably because it's a terrible idea. But from now on, until everybody gets annoyed, which would probably be in the next few minutes, this tractor is going to be called the racetrack. For no particular reason at all. Except that it went 31 kilometers per hour, 31 miles per hour down a hill, which is fairly standard anyway. Right, we'll go a bit slower over here. So the pallet store, the wool pallet store, is just around the corner. It's in the complex on the left hand side. As soon as we can afford to get the Crone pellet, I don't actually know what it's called. I should check that. As soon as we can afford it, we're going to get the pellets produced. Let me just go in here. Yeah, basically, if you didn't watch the previous video, this is the wool store. Very good and very useful. It even has a tally board, so you can see exactly how many pallets have been put in here, and the object size, total litres, storage space. Very useful. And when it's full, which you can see on the ModHub screenshots, it's a quite an impressive sight actually. But of course we don't have that much at this stage. I should think if you could fill that, then you'd have a lot of money sitting around. So we can't leave it too full, because we won't be able to afford to leave it too full. We need the money. But as soon as the good prices come, we'll be taking all of that wool, or at least some of it, to a sell point. Right, so this is the last grass field that needs to be done. Open the gate up. We still have some bales here too, but I'm going to leave those there because we're fairly close to the cow farm anyway, so it's not really a chore to come and pick them up. However, field number 10, that is a lot further. Okay, please excuse the third person view once again. It's just because I can't really do it from first person, sorry. Yeah, this kind of job is the only job, this and spraying, which I need to do in third person. And there we go. This one is done as well. It is a bit of an awkward shape field to work in, so I might have missed a few pieces here and there. In fact, this is a very unique shape. But hopefully, yep, it's certainly good enough. So that is our fertilising done for today. Actually, yeah, field 13 and 34 only need to be fertilised once more. So we don't have to do any more fertilising now for a while. Which is good, because I do want to do something else as well. So it's 10 past 6. Let's go back to the yard. We do still have 5% left in here, which isn't ideal, but I can't just go and empty it out because fertiliser is very expensive. We can't be wasting it. We'll leave this gate open, or should we? No, we'll shut it. I was just thinking, we could bring the bales back if we have to. I was going to leave them here, but no, we'll focus on field number 10. We have 4 bales to bring back from up there. So that's probably the Claas Arion finished with for today. We'll just go back up here, put it in a shed, and jump into the Merlo. I need to get the Richard Weston trailer, and, well, ideally the grab. I did say, actually, I was going to download the very useful attachment mod from ModHub. The very useful pack, which has many different attachments for every application, but at this stage I haven't actually downloaded it. I should do. Okay, so let's just see. Oh yeah, I just forgot. I was supposed to be downloading the trailer for the Landrover. I haven't done it yet. I do need to do that. So hopefully for the next episode that will be done, because these 4 bales might have fit in the Landrover trailer. It would have been really good. The Merlo, where have I put the Merlo? Must be close. Yes, in fact it's very close. I was mucking out the cows in the previous video. This bucket is going to be staying here for mucking out. We could get a muck fork, but the bucket does a pretty good job. And I suppose we should shut this gate. Do the cows have access to this area? Yes, they do. So we'll shut the gate. Or do they? Actually, they might not do. But I'll shut it anyway. There we go. Right. Yes, I think we'll sell these bales. So we'll grab them with this. It's not the ideal way, but it is easier. So if we can sell 4 bales, then we should get quite a bit of money in. The Richard Weston trailer is over here. And we all know the way to field 10. We've just been there. So actually it probably was counterproductive shutting the gate, but as I change my mind so often, there was a possibility of not returning. So it's always best to try and get a run up for the hill. Pulling back. Surprised we're doing 17 miles per hour. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's a heavy trailer for this. And that is quite a steep hill. Okay, I think we do have some chickens and hens somewhere. I'm not too sure where exactly. But I do know that the egg sale point is up there behind us, so we should check it out. Let me just see. Yes, we have chickens just here. And that is, yeah, that's the reason why I haven't noticed them. It's a different farm entirely. Okay, we're here again. Let's reopen the gate. This grass I should think will grow in a few minutes' time when we move on to the next day. As soon as we have got these back to the yard, we're going to sleep. Because it's 20 to 8 now, it'll probably be about 9 or 10 by the time we get back. Take a good turning into here. And it's probably a good thing we're moving them now, because if we were to do it when the grass has grown, it would actually start to destroy the grass where we drive. So this is the best time to do it. Failing that, I suppose you could do it once you've done the next cut, but then... Actually, yeah, you could do. Yeah, depends how desperate for money you are. Right, that should be close enough. This is the tricky bit, stacking them with this grab. If we were keeping these, I wouldn't be able to spike them because it would be it would just completely destroy the object of having a wrapped bale. You'd be letting all the air back in. And then it would likely be a nice rotten bale. Oh no! It's trying to roll away. Okay, you go to the front, I'll strap you here. Good. Suits me. It was bound to happen. At this rate it would definitely be 10 PM by the time we get back. Bale number 2. Since we've started at the front, we'll put this one with it. Hopefully the strap hasn't got a collision, it shouldn't do. There we go. Right. I'll restrap that there. 2 left to go. These ones are actually at a very funny angle. I guess I could pick them both up at the same time, but it's going to lead to problems. Yep, it's going to cause trouble. Let's see. See if I can put them side by side and then strap them on. Annoyingly, they're not square. They're not square on these spikes. Okay. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, that would do. They won't fall off, but they just don't look that neatly stacked. But I suppose after all they're only going to the bale sale point. And off we go. The bale sale point we can see from here. Just down there. We'll have to come back after we've slept to see if these fields have progressed. They should be totally green, unless they do take many more days than I was expecting. Put some lights on as well. Another beautiful day though. 19 degrees, sunny, and summertime. I love the summertime. Look at that beautiful sunset. Brilliant way to finish off the day. Let's just hope tomorrow is just as good. Looks like it is going to be. The other thing we have to do once it's the next day is check up on the cows and the sheep again, because they do get through their water and stuff very fast. Especially the sheep, as there are so many of them. Last time I checked we had 103, but I would guess they're reproducing fairly quickly. Because they are well looked after at the moment, so productivity should be fairly high. Right, that's our house just there. Actually, yeah, the sell point is here, so I can sell them straight away. It should be, I think it's about £2,000 per bale, so it's going to be quite impressive. Take the straps off. Prepare yourself for something amazing. £2,354 per bale. I'm going to have to do a brake test here. Try and get it to roll forwards. Yeah, that should do. Fantastic. So we have, oh, Massey Ferguson. We've gone up quite a bit there. A welcome amount of money. Now, I need to turn around. The trailer lives here. I'll put the trailer back in the sell point. And then it is time for bed. I suppose the cows will need to be mucked out as well, because it is going to accumulate. And I think we'll probably keep the Merlo attached, just for the time being. Right. Oops. Okay. Off we go. We do have a lot of lighting, I think, in this yard. Yeah, we can turn all these barn lights on and stuff. But as for any walking to here, I don't think I'll bother. Hang on. It's this side, yeah. I always get confused. It's over here. This is our lovely house. The toolbox is there. Very useful. I should take that around with me, actually, in the Defender. And bed is up here. Hang on. The vacuum cleaner. Yep, here is bed. Bed is good. Good night. We're awake to some milk. £2,940. That's pretty good. Everything else seems to be just horrible bills. Everyone hates bills. If you like bills, then yes, you must be crazy. Yes, let's depart. So we'll jump into the Defender first of all today. And we'll have a good drive around. We'll go over to the sheep first. It looks like it's going to be a very nice day. Just driving the Land Rover makes this map feel even more British. As I said before, it is the perfect mod for the map. They suit each other very well. Right, okay, so we'll just wait here. Jump out. And we'll see how they're doing. So their feed looks to be fairly full, and their water is likewise pretty full. Now we've checked in person, we can check this, and we can see that things are going pretty well. Yeah, we only have 103 sheep, only, still. The water is going down the quickest, so that's going to have to be done probably in the next day, because it does give enough for 3 days. The cows, on the other hand, are pretty good as well, actually. But power food wouldn't go amiss, that would be quite good. So, yeah, I'm very happy with all that stuff there. Looking good. It should be nice and easy for us today. Goodbye, sheep. Enjoy your roaming of the field. We're going to continue here. So, as we don't have anything in particular to do today, I think what we will do is we'll go and spray a field. Because it has to be done. Unless, of course, hang on, yes, unless, of course, we can cut a field. Yes, what I'll do is we'll drive up to, which is the best field to go to, probably the one down here, actually. It is the closest, and it should be at the same stage. So this field first. If it's ready to cut, we will begin. I don't know if it would be. It was the spring when we last did this, so yeah, grass is fast growing. It should be, really. Okay, doesn't look to have done. But it could just be because we've only just fertilised it, I suppose. Okay, it's not right. Well, it has actually. It has grown a bit. You could cut this and you could get something out of it. But we're not going to. We're going to get more out of it. So probably day 5 we'll do the grass cutting. So we will finish off today with a bit of spraying. Which means we will be getting back into the Claas tractor. But we're going to have to swap over from the spreader to the sprayer. Okay, that is a very fast entrance to the yard. Just go over here. Should do. Can we open the door? I've gone a bit too close. Good thinking. We could get out the passenger door, I suppose. So there it is. The tractor we need. In fact, I do give this tractor a lot of work. It has to do quite a bit. There is the sprayer. It likely will need to be refilled. But as we're doing alright for money, it doesn't really bother me. Yep, we'll refill that. And we'll do the field up here first. That's a bit tight. Let me just manoeuvre. Yeah. We'll do field 13 first. And I think, as we know we're going to be doing at least 2 fields here, I will fill this 100%. So now the money goes down and the tank fills up. That's going to be expensive. Let's see what it was. 4,000? It was 4,162. But we do get a full tank. Although we didn't pay for a full tank because it did have about 30% left in it. So, yep, liquid fertilizer is not cheap. It's also going to be very heavy. But from here, we'll do a time lapse. So I think really that's all I'm going to say for now. We'll do the time lapse and I'll return at the end.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Drive a faster car.
I would say that fertilizer spreading is probably quicker in pallets rather than with the sprayer. Certainly in Farming Simulator, because in Farming Simulator we had to do roughly 7 miles per hour there, and the fertilizer spreader has a very similar working width, and we were doing about 12. So you probably shouldn't apply it so fast, but if you want to do it quickly in FS, I would say that the solid fertilizer is going to be quicker. Anyway, yeah, let's just go back down here. We'll put it away for another day because we're going to be doing it again in the next episode. And I think, yeah, the only field left to do is field 34. Once that is done, that is all of the fertilizing done for another year, except for the grass fields. But the grass fields I'm not really keeping track of the same as the arable fields. So as we're going to be using it again very soon, I'll park it up over here. In fact, yeah, to put a rough calculation on it, it would be about £2,000 we've just spent there to fertilise that field. So pretty expensive. But having said that, we'll get way more than £2,000 extra by fertilising it when we come to sell the grain. So there we go. We're done. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.